Hi, I'm Coach Jason from Flex Pole Vault. When I first started coaching, I asked another coach, what drill, what tool do you think is the most important or most beneficial to the vault? And they said, rings. You can do inversions, you can do bubkas, and lots of different drills on a standard high bar. But rings allow an athlete to really swing back through. It's more comfortable and it's a little bit safer. The problem is, not many people have a good place to hang the rings from. When we first started coaching, I would go underneath the bleachers and try to hang over there, but it's uneven ground and it wasn't safe. So I built the high bar with an adjustable height. So you can use the pull-up bar at a regular standard height. You could put an inversion bar or swing up rack or resistance bands on it, but I wanted to make sure it got up high enough that you could safely use rings. So in this video, I'm going to show how we assemble the rings around the high bar and adjust to a reasonable height. You want to start by setting your rings around the high bar. And depending on the type of gymnastics rings you get, which you can purchase through us, set them to a reasonable distance from the bar. You can secure these back to themselves or wrap around the outside. Repeat for the other ring. And try to get them even in length. Before you raise it up, make sure they're not too far apart or too close because you can't easily adjust that. Once you set up your rings to the proper width and the length that you want relative to the high bar, you can raise this. You can refer to our earlier video about exactly how to do this, but I'll run over it again. Grab your lifting bar, apply a little bit of pressure, pull and twist, adjust to the height you want. You want to be able to jump just a little bit. Simply twist this back into the round knob, go up or down to find the adjustments, and that sets you into a height that you need. Once you have the rings adjusted to a reasonable height, you can do your swing ups, bubkas, inversion drills, and not have to worry about your shins kicking against the bar. You can get full rotation and even get back into that tuck position and extend up right to or around the pull bar. From that position, you're not kicking the high bar. You don't hit that top bar like you would if you didn't have rings. That's a big benefit of using rings on an adjustable high bar. If this reach is too much for you, simply drop it down. Every increment is about 4 inches. I'm securely locked in 4 inches lower. For me, I'll be dragging my feet, but the person next to me, who might be 5'8" or 5'10", they have something they can reach. You can line up your athletes in a way that it's easy to drop down or up, or really with how easy this is, as often as you need to.